I lived in Deptford all my life actually, all 20 years of my life.
I lived in Deptford for about, 16 years?
Lived in Deptford my entire life.
Not really, that's just the area that you live in.
Definitely. There was a point where most of my work was in Deptford.
I don't say it makes me who I am as a person, I'd say it's helped create the person I've become today.
Absolutely. It's certainly as a person, and also the way in which I speak is through Deptford, South East London.
I worked at the Albany, I worked here, I worked at an organisation called Midi Music Company, which is based just around the corner from the Albany. I think all those links really made me feel like Deptford was a part of me.
The first question anybody asks me, no matter what country I go to, is what part of Australia do I come from? And I have to explain to them, actually I come from a place called Deptford, and it's in South East London, and I've been nowhere near Australia.
I would agree with them to an extent.
I would disagree.
I would disagree.
I'll absolutely disagree.
Those judgments because of things that they see in Deptford, sort of people hanging out on the street, and I think that's due to the amount of unemployment in this area.
When I was younger, we did hear a lot of talk about stuff going on about gang violence and some trouble in the neighbourhood and stuff, but once you got to actually know the people that were doing it, it's like, I didn't find them scary sort of thing. I just thought, right, this person's kind of cool, like, but why is he doing what he's doing? And then I just looked at it like, right, he's become a product of his environment.
It's people see what they want to see and hear what they want to hear. We think of places like Brixton. You think we'll go, we go to Brixton, it's a very violent place. It's misconceived ideas or misconceived attitudes. What you don't know, you fear. And people that don't live in Deptford don't know Deptford, and they think it's, a horrible place to be.
I think I always feel safe in Deptford.
I feel very safe in Deptford.
Yes, I do.
Community resident, as well as someone working in the community and with young people, that kind of extended safety or made me feel a bit more safe because I was connected to people and projects and things going on in the community.
I can get dressed in my shorts, slippers, t-shirt, and just go for a casual little G-stroll in Deptford at night on the little river bank or up the high street and get some food.
I live here on Crossfields Estate. It's a very close-knit community. Everybody looks after everybody else. I know my neighbours. I know people in all the different blocks. There's lots of open space. There's lots of space for children to play. The older children look after younger children, and everybody's aware of what's going on.
Good change. Actually, it kind of makes the area look a bit better and looks a bit more inviting as well.
I think change is positive, and change can be positive, but I think change needs to be facilitated for certain community members.
I feel Deptford's changing very quickly as a community. I walk down the high street, I feel like it's become a split example of Shoreditch High Street, if you've ever been to Shoreditch High Street.
So I don't really know it's changing, it's becoming yuppified.
When you bring people into that way of thinking, it allows them to understand that it's their community and their community is growing, and it's opening up to other people also wanting to come here, wanting to see these things and engage with these things in their community. So it's like a learning process, an engagement process. So I think it can be very positive if people are processed with it, facilitated about what's happening, and have an understanding about why it's happening.